This video is brought to you by Baltimore Crime Network. And today's news, on March 4th, 2024 at approximately 2:41 p.m., officers responded for a report of gunshots in the 100 block of Bon Air Avenue in Brooklyn Park. Upon arrival, officers found a male suffering from multiple gunshot wounds and immediately began life-saving efforts. The fire department responded and transported the victim to the R. Adams Cowley Shock Trauma Center in Baltimore, where he was pronounced deceased. The victim was identified as 20-year-old Tyrese Malik Williams. The investigation revealed the victim came out of his residence and was shot at by several suspects. The victim was struck by the gunfire. The suspects then fled in a dark gray van, which detectives determined was a gray Toyota Sienna, reported stolen out of Baltimore. At approximately 11 p.m., with the assistance of the Baltimore Police Department helicopter unit, detectives located and detained 5 suspects in the Edgecombe neighborhood of Baltimore. The Toyota Sienna was seized as evidence. 2 handguns were recovered. Dabron Tyreek Johnson, 17, of Baltimore, and DeCoucy Orlando Wilson, 18, of Baltimore, were arrested and charged with the murder of Tyrese Williams Johnson and was charged as an adult. A 17-year-old male and a 15-year-old male were released to their caregivers without charges. Tyquise Markel Hammond, 20, of Baltimore, was arrested on an open warrant through Frederick County, Maryland, for failing to appear in court to face motor vehicle theft charges. Although arrests have been made, homicide detectives are continuing their investigation and ask anyone with information to call the homicide unit at 410-222-4731. Individuals wishing to remain anonymous are encouraged to call the Anne Arundel County Police tip line at 410-222-4700. And that is pretty much it. This is a bunch of kids, which is pretty sad. The 20-year-old got gunned down coming out the house. They arrested a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old and charged them as adults. And they was with a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. They got arrested in Baltimore County, but the 17-year-old and the 15-year-old got released. So this is just a tragic event. A bunch of kids under the age of 20. Multiple of them lost their life. Some of them going to be doing life in prison. One died, and they're still investigating because there's probably more people involved. So it's just another sad story out of Baltimore. And that's pretty much it for this video.